Hey everyone, it's Natasha of NatashasKitchen.com. Today we're making homemade sausage. I'm sharing all my secrets, tips, and tricks. You'll be a sausage pro in no time. To start, you'll need 4 pounds of really cold meat. I'm using beef and pork, which have been chilled in the freezer for an hour and a half. We prefer a more rustic sausage, so I dice 1/3 of my leaner meat and transfer it to a large mixing bowl. Chop the rest of the meat into 2-inch pieces. Now, a great sausage requires meat with a higher fat content, so if your meat was a little lean, add 6 to 12 ounces of bacon. Set up your meat grinder and push the larger 2-inch pieces along with the bacon through the grinder. If you're using a KitchenAid attachment, set it to speed 4. Our diced and ground meats are combined, and now it's time for the seasoning. Add 1 tablespoon of whole yellow mustard seed, 3 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and ½ teaspoon of Mrs. Dash or your favorite salt-free seasoning. Toss that together by hand for about 30 seconds, then add 1 cup of ice-cold water. Mix for another 1 minute, and it does get so cold, so it's okay to use your KitchenAid and paddle attachment on speed 1 instead. Cover and refrigerate your sausage mixture while you prepare your casing. I'm using a natural hog casing that has been well rinsed and soaking in warm 90 degrees Fahrenheit water for 1 hour. Rinse each casing all the way through with warm water. Set up your sausage attachment and lightly oil the tube. Thread 1 sausage casing over the tube, leaving about a 6-inch tail hanging off the end. Do not tie off the end at this point because the first thing that comes through is air and it needs to escape. Now remove the meat from the refrigerator, set the mixer to speed 4, and add the meat to the hopper, pushing it down with the plunger and adding more as you go. Add the meat continually so you don't get big gaps of air in the tube, but if you do, you can poke the sausage casing with a sausage pricker. Leave about 6 inches of casing on the back end. To make sausage links, tie off one end, then pinch the sausage, twist and spin to make individual links. Once the sausages are all formed, you can tie off the back end and trim any excess casing. Because I had 1 extra long sausage casing, I want to divide that up, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Pinch and twist a generous portion of your casing where you want the cut to be, tie on both sides of the sausage with kitchen string, and snip in the middle. I'm going to spin a few more individual sausage links and leave the other half as a coil. Use the sausage poker and prick the sausage about every 2 inches and especially where you see air bubbles. This prevents it from bursting while cooking. Now it's ready to be baked, grilled, or sautéed. You can refrigerate for a few days or put it in the freezer for later. To bake the sausage, put it in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour. Drain off the excess liquid, flip the sausage over, and broil 5 minutes. Flip the sausage again and broil another 5 minutes or until browned. Taste test. Oh, I have been very patient, and now I'm gonna enjoy this. Oh, come to mama. I love serving this with mustard, like this grainy one. It has so much flavor. And you just can't beat a homemade sausage. I'll take this over store-bought any day. It takes a little bit of effort, but it is so worth it. I love making this for the holidays, and when I make it, it makes a big batch, which is great because it's freezer friendly. I hope you guys learned a lot today, and I hope you're inspired and excited to make your own homemade sausage. If you enjoyed this video, give me a great big thumbs up below. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching. Need a little extra protein this week? Make sure you try our grilled flank steak and our juicy pork tenderloin.